Well, we're here today with Superintendent Adam Burke for the summer update for the Richmond Exempted Village School District. A lot going on, Adam, this summer.
Yep.
You want to touch on some of the important items on your agenda, like the state report card, which is just coming out, and that's different from the previous years.
That's right. Our report card for 2012-2013 school year came out, and we're really pleased with the way it looks. And our district received an A from the Ohio Department of Education, and so we're really pleased. And you know, this kind of report card is a testament to the hard work that our students have done, our teachers have done, our administrators, our parents, you know, our aides, and just a lot of people go into putting this kind of stamp on New Richmond Schools. And we're really pleased with our students and how much work that they've done, how much improvement they've done. And you know, one of the parts of the report card that is especially gratifying is our performance index, which is a measure of how many of our students score advanced or accelerated. And over the last 3 years, our performance index score has continued to climb. And you know, it was 3 years ago it was 101, 2 years ago it was 101.5, and then this past year it was 102.6. So that is really good news for our students and our staff. Really pleased with that. And you know, along with the report card, I think it's important to note how well our high school AP students did. 61% of our New Richmond High School AP students scored 3 or higher, which means they're going to get college credit for the work that they did on those classes and the tests. And so really thankful for that, and thankful for the hard work that our teachers, our students, our high school administration did to produce that.
You've had some summer personnel changes. You want to touch on those?
Sure, Enos. You know, we've had some big losses this summer. And you know, whenever people need to leave, we've got to find the next right people to come in and take their place. And so that would include our principal at Locust Corner Elementary, Miss Renner, left, and Tara Rosalo will be taking her place. And I know you've already interviewed her this summer. We're really pleased to be able to find a replacement of Miss Rosalo's caliber to come to Locust Corner Elementary. We know she'll do a great job. We had several big retirements this spring. Michelle Reeker from Locust Corner Elementary, Diane Keener and Bridget Bell from New Richmond Elementary, and Gail Weldon and John Calebs from New Richmond High School. And so, you know, when you lose that much experience, it's important that you go out and find really highly qualified people, and we feel like we've done that, and we've got some really good replacements. There's some other shuffling and moving around, but you know, those are some of our big losses this year, and they represent a lot of good years given to New Richmond schools and students, and we're really thankful for what they've done for our students and our community, and we wish them well, and hope they'll come back perhaps and visit us, and maybe even be a substitute teacher in the future.
Well, I can't imagine life without John Calebs at the high school, and I think he's coming back as a substitute.
We're really hopeful of that, and yeah, he's a legend, and he's been around for 40-some years, so we'll have big shoes to fill there.
People may not understand that infrastructure in this district was what, $42 to $45 million. That's what it cost to build. By now, that's probably doubled if you had to replace it, and you've had a lot of summer projects to keep it up to date.
Yeah.
You want to touch on some of those?
Sure. And you know, our facilities are valued at over $80 million, and it is important for us to maintain those for our community. So, you know, some of our summer projects include the New Richmond Elementary gym roof is being replaced, and it was in bad shape and needed that. New Richmond Middle School fire alarm panel is being replaced this summer. We also have air handling units at New Richmond Elementary and the New Richmond High School Theater that are being replaced this summer. And then out at Monroe Elementary, some of our HVAC piping needed to be replaced. It was in bad shape, leaked several times and caused some damage out there, so that was an important replacement this summer. And also the Monroe floor had been moving a little bit, and so we had to do some lifting of that floor and stabilize underneath a little bit and make sure that we don't have any more movement out there. And then also, hasn't happened yet this summer, but coming this fall, we've got some energy conservation projects that I believe our teachers or staff or community will notice, and we're really going to try to save and conserve energy through these projects. We're going to be doing some lighting upgrades and retrofit that will save the district electricity, and then also we're doing some boiler upgrades in New Richmond High School. The boilers at New Richmond High School are very, very old. They're original to the building, and they're way behind when it comes to their ability to be energy efficient. And so we're looking forward to replacing this. And then also we're going to be doing some controls in all of our buildings will be upgraded so that we can have a better ability to control the air temperature, and we think that'll make us more energy efficient as well.
I think the high school now, the current system without the replacement, you either have to have heat or cool. If you have a cool morning and a hot afternoon, you're in trouble.
Yes.
So that's a big, and that's 1965 when the high school was built.
Sure. And that whole issue of cool mornings turning into hot afternoons has been a real problem for New Richmond High School for many years.
Technology keeps growing, the demands for it. You just can't invest enough, it seems, in technology, especially with the future testing online. And we've been ahead of that, but we're adding to it this year, I believe.
Yeah, so you know, the school board has I appreciate their willingness to support and invest in technology, and they're a great group and progressive group, and we have spent or going to spend over $500,000 in technology upgrades for this coming school year, and that includes a tremendous iPad purchase this summer that we're really pleased with, and we're going to be purchasing an iPad cart that has 30 iPads in it for every grade level in the elementary in each building. So that means K to 6 in each elementary will have their own iPad cart, and then at the middle school and high school, each department, social studies, science, language arts, and math, each department will have their own iPad cart to share. So we're going to, in the end up with about an iPad for every 3 students. And we are really, really pleased to be able to provide that, and we think that's going to be a great thing for our students and our staff because, as you said, Enos, technology moves on, and if we're not preparing our students to move on in college and career, we're not preparing them right, and we want to make sure that they're ready for that. You know, last year, Enos, the board approved a 3-year technology upgrade, and so we're in year 2 of that, and so you know, I just appreciate their willingness to invest and support in technology for our students, and just really think it's going to be a good thing for them.
And the technology you're investing in, you're putting it at the student's desk, and you can't do that with standalone computers and laptops. So that's a big advancement for the district. Anything else you'd like to touch on?
Oh, sure. You know, our first day of school is August 15th. We're looking forward to welcoming a new group of students and welcoming another group of open enrollment students. That number continues to climb, and we're thankful that students continue to choose New Richmond Schools. Looking forward for a great year, and I know that kids are anxious to get back, and we're ready to have them.
And we're still enrolling kindergarten students.
Absolutely. If you're a kindergarten parent, please come and enroll your child if you haven't done that yet.